Hey, what's up everybody, it's Franz and we're back again with RPG Maker Fest Let's Make a Game Part 12 where we're going to go over something really special today that we finally did get done yesterday while off camera, which we're going to show off right now. Actually, we're going to go into test play. This is a really cool thing. And we'll explain it afterwards too. And connect. Oh, you a boy or a girl? Boy. No. That should have worked right. Okay, it's not all the way fixed, but we do have it, and I'll show you in a second. I thought I had it fixed right. Let's go to go. Okay, yeah, that didn't work at all. So I'm gonna have to get the no down right, but the yes is perfectly fine. Now we'll show you that. Are you a boy? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. And we start. So we do have most of it done. I looked like I did miss something. So the boy character is there. And let's show the girl off too. For some reason I was having problems yesterday when I was putting together. Every time you pick the girl, it would get game over. I did something wrong, but there we go. We have our girl too. So the girl works too. So at least that part of it is done. I have to figure out, like, the dialogue thing is going to be a little bit tougher because we do have a boy-girl dynamic now. And there she is. I was hoping some monsters would show up. There we go. And look at her. Yeah, we're going to do the balancing later. And she can heal. Now, they're both going to have about the same hit points and stuff, but they're going to have their own unique, like, abilities. Like, she can heal herself. I don't think he can. So if you can have two different playthroughs, and with each character you can pick the boy for one character playthrough and have a little bit different experience. Each will have their own set of weapons that can be used. They will have most weapons they can use together, but for the most part, yes. Come back up here. And you get her knife, and there you go. Boy and girl are mostly done. I guess I have to figure out why it won't show up right. But we're going to come into your origin forest where we have this event. Let me go to, not test play. Let's go to edit. No, we're on events. That's right, we were on the right one. Okay. Now, in order for this to work right, I have us over here is where our starting position is. Right here is the event, which you want to have in a blank space if you want to do this the way I have it done. First, you want to come over to event create. You don't want anything there. Then you want to come and put appearance. Make your characters transparent. Then add a message, are you a boy or are you a girl? With the question mark. Then a way to get this is use the yes/no function, which you can change in case of yes to boy. Here's all this. Make sure to put the switch there. Make sure to have a switch there because if you don't, it will just keep doing it over and over and over again and asking you over and over and over again. Which I have to figure that out. Then you have girl, remove other character, revert to original, which makes them from going transparent, back to the way they look, and then a switch. And of course, if you want to, you don't have to have that question under both of them. Put the message after. Are you sure? Yes. This one is an actual yes, so we're gonna move them to the origin forest where we have them start. And no, I gotta figure that out because it's not working right. And then that's that. Always make sure to have the switch though, which I'm pretty sure, which I'm going to test something here actually. We're going to remove the switches in here and we're going to put the switch. We're going to put the switch. We're going to put the switch here and see what happens. I'm going to switch 6, I'm pretty sure. No, we only need 1. I'm pretty sure. Now let's test this out because I want to make sure that we have this right. Because if not, we'll just have the switches with us where I had them before. And go from there. So let's test play. And see what happens when you have them like that. Boy, are you sure? Yes. See, that's why I had the switches where they're supposed to be. And that's also what happens. For some reason, if I don't have the switches where I have them before, you get game over every time you pick the girl. I don't understand that. So the switch will not do well there. Let's go back over to the event and let's take the switch that we had. For some reason, for whatever reason, when you pick the girl, like, it has it. I'm going to delete that switch. And put the switch back where I had. I still got to figure that one out, but yeah, we're going to come back over here. We'll put the switch each time here. Because for whatever reason, the girl character makes it go game over. I don't understand it. Go on 6. It's unfortunately, I honestly don't know why it did that. But every time you pick the girl, it puts it at game over. I don't understand that, like, at all. So that's really weird. If anyone has a reason why it goes to game over when you do that, let me know in the comment section below. But now we have the switches back there, so they will pick. Now I gotta figure out, and I'll do this another time, why this doesn't start back over. What I'm actually going to do is put the make transparent up here, because that just makes no sense to have it down there. Let's try this again. Change display status, leave 0, and you want to make them transparent. Let's see what that does if we delete the other one. Yeah, the guy who, like, I watched a YouTube video on how to do this, another YouTube video how to do this, and the guy just, like, half went through it, he half baked it, he didn't really, like, he didn't put switches on him, and somehow his worked perfectly fine. I don't understand it, but I had to put switches. Let's try this again, and do a no this time. See, that's, I gotta figure that out, why it's doing that. So we're gonna go back to the event. I gotta figure out how to get it to go from. I'm pretty sure I don't need to have all this down here. Let me see something here. Maybe I had to have event continue. Oh. Event continue. What does that do? Okay, so let me try something here. Go back out. Let me come back over here and delete all of this. Delete all of this. I think that's totally wrong with how that goes. And we'll put an event continue in there. And just click on the same event and see what that does. And we'll just see what this does. And we'll see what happens when we hit no this time. But I think that's all you have to do. Whatever that other person had, I think they just didn't know what they were. They like, I got, this is where I got this all from. But it's, for some reason, it just doesn't work the same way. There it is. We got it. Oh, no, that didn't work. Oh, okay, we don't have it. Why is it doing that, though? Like, it goes straight to game over. So, the event continue didn't do what I needed it to do. It sort of did, but it sort of didn't. So, maybe I had to put the... crap. In case of no, I wanted to go back to... Maybe it's something I have to do in the page itself. Not sure, though. This is one thing I don't understand. It's like, I want it to be able to loop back up to pretty much here. Oh no, to here. Because they're already going to be up to here. Like, I wanted to loop back and continue, but for some reason it did start that, but when you hit yes, if you hit it does work for if you wanted to say no. If you want to do no, it actually works, but it doesn't bring it back to here. It goes to the message, and then if you hit yes, it's game over. If you hit no, it just keeps looping this. So, okay, that's something that needs to be figured out. It's things like this that make it really hard. What happens if I just leave it like that? What happens if I just click is no? So let's test play. I just want to see something here. Boy, then you're stuck. Then you're stuck. Okay, so there has to be something there to cause it to let you go back down. Or let you start over. And I thought event continue would do that. Let me go back. Let me go to page 2. Hero is not present. Hero is present. That does that. That's not something I want. The only one I could find for the Borgor one was the one that I did. I've actually looked for multiple videos, and this is the only one I got. Is how I got this. I'm sure there's an easier way to do all this. Trying to figure it all out as we go. Just for test play, so now we'll pick one boy. We'll pick the boy or the girl, and we'll just go from there. Still can't figure this out. I figured it probably has to do with one of these, doesn't it? I don't know. There's the chance branch, the battle branch, the password. Let me think. It's like they don't have something to loop it. It seems like. Which, yeah, I saw another one of those. Easy. What's the easy action? No. Hero. Let's see what here. Rotation, shake, roll, recall, backstep. Nope. That ain't it. If anyone knows about what it takes to get this to re-loop, if you don't use, if you hit no, let me know in the comment section below because I have no idea. I thought it was event continue. But it's none of these, I know that. Event movement, no. No, 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 no. I figured it'd be event continue. Let's try something here. Event continue, click on that, put it on page 2. That's probably a bad idea, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's, good enough if we hit yes, we're good. We'll pick whoever we pick, I'm sure. Because if you do this, this is a pretty cool dynamic though. And you go, boy, yes, and you'll go straight here. Which is cool. That's awesome. The yes part works on both. The yes part works. We are good there. It's the no part we're trying to figure out because what if like you wanted to be a girl, especially like usually if you pick a boy or a girl, you're gonna pick a boy and nothing. Your character's gonna be stuck because all around it is a bunch of like collision that's not gonna work. So there's something with the event continue. I just got to do something with it. So we're gonna come back over here. The event continues sort of the problem, like solves most of the problem, except it doesn't do everything. So, gotta figure that out. We're gonna go back to 1. It starts from here, but it ends game over. Maybe I have to put a switch. Let's try putting the switch 6 and see what happens. Let's put the switch there. It's probably not gonna work the way I want it, like what you want, but we'll see. This is the one thing about game creating. It's a bunch of trial and error. You will have days where you will have everything that you want to do, and it will work right for you right from the beginning. But not always. Usually, it's. Oh, did we get it? Oh, okay. We're close. We are close. We are close. Oh, we are close. That was so close because it does pop the character up again, but it doesn't go back to the. It doesn't bring the yes no up. So we are close. We are close to getting this. Maybe if I switch these, maybe the event continue has to come after the switch. Maybe the event continue has to come after the switch, because it does say everything after that is not supposed to be executed anyway. So maybe the switch, then the event continue, and we'll see what happens. We're getting close. Like, that almost worked. Not an insert edit. Let's put an event continue here, see what happens. Down here, right? Now... Oh. Let's see what happens. I know I'm putting it wrong at. It doesn't go on the no. It doesn't go on the no. Everything after it. Ugh. Let's try event continues down here. See what happens. Let's see what happens when event continues. Down here. Ah, didn't mean to do that. That was close. That was close. It did somewhat work, but everything below it's not supposed to work. So let's put the switch right there. Let's keep the event continuing. Let's go back now. Let's see if we can get this to work. No, this is all just one thing, but I want to get this to work and be perfected. I mean, not too many times someone picks a boy, they're going to go, oh wait, no, I want to be the girl. It worked! Let's try the girl now in the no. It worked! It worked! Holy crap, let's try the girl now, because the boy always seems to work no matter what, because it's on the yes. It's always on the yes. Unless you want to do girl boy, then that's sad, but I haven't said it that way. Let's go with girl this time and say no. Oh, we're so close! Why does it keep going to game over, though? Why did it go to game over, though? That makes no sense. It works, so it works the first time. It works the first time. Let's take the switch off. Let's take the switch off on that bottom one and see what that does. Not that, that's that one. That doesn't get an event content. We're so close. But usually you're not going to keep switching back and forth. No, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. The event continue stays down there. Let's take this switch off and see what happens. For some reason, it just keeps saying game over. I want it to be able to loop. No, I want to delete. I want it to be able to loop so you could say yes, no. You could say no. You could pick your character, the boy, and say no over and over and over and over again. And you can pick the girl and say over and do it over and over and over again. There's got to be a way to do it. We got it somewhat close. Like, it's one time. Pick the boy. Every time. For some reason, the girl is just like, no. So we'll pick the girl this time. I don't know why it goes to game over. I don't have it set up to go to game over. Unless I have the game over thing in there, which I don't understand why it keeps going to game over for no. Which is the girl. So let's pick the girl. Click no. It does it either way, so put the switch back. We'll put the switch back and see if that, and we'll do girl then boy. I don't understand why it's going to game over. There's no game over mechanic. I didn't mean to. Yeah, let's put the switch back, and then we'll do that. I don't understand why it's doing that, though. I don't understand why it keeps on doing that. So we'll put the switch back under no, which gave us the best result so far. See, there's no game over thing on here. It makes no sense. And we're going to try this again. And this is the trial and errors when it comes to everything. So we're going to go boy, no, girl. Game over. No, that don't make no sense. Why is the game over screen coming up? I'm missing something. Let's take the switches off the other. No, the switches. If you take the switches off of, we'll try this in a second. Let's try these switches off of the two and just put them. Because I already know if you take the switch out of here. Let's delete this. Let's delete these switches and keep the one switch where I have it. On no. And see what happens. So close, but yet so far. Okay, that worked, but we'll see what happens when we pick the girl and everything. Because if that's all we had to do, then, oh boy, I think we got it. Why did I just do that? But yeah, let's go back and try this again. Let me know what you guys think about the boy-girl dynamic in this thing and how much cooler this would be to be able to pick boy or girl. We're gonna go girl. No. That is the problem. It's always, like, I'll try that this time with the boy instead. We'll try boy, say no, then go girl and see what happens. And the girl doesn't show up, and it makes no sense. Change display status. It makes no sense. So, I'm doing something completely wrong, and I don't know what it is. Let's try this again. Go. Let's try girl and then girl. Okay, so picking the same one again does not cancel out, which is good. So, like, if you say no and you're like, oh, I want to go back to being the girl anyway, you're fine, but we want to be able to make it so you can loop and, like, just go back and forth, back and forth. So I'm missing something there. Oh, wow, yeah, you're going to get a butt kicked here. Yeah, see, they're way outdone. But, okay, let's think here. I have to do a lot more research, but I'm missing something because if you pick the boy, if you say no, yes, then you say this one, and then you go no again, but then you come back to the girl, it kills it. So something's missing here. Something's missing. I just don't know what it is. Well, yes, no. There's got to be something I'm missing. Because it goes, if you say no, but you can go back to the girl, you're good. But if you go say no, but go to the boy, it's not going to work. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. We got it. They got it somewhat. Which is nice. Well, I'm going to try something here. Go boy. Say no. Pick boy again. I'm going to say no again and see what happens. Okay. So you will always get that one up. Every time. Every time. So if I go girl, he doesn't show up. Which tells you it's not working. But oh, you know what? I'm gonna start test play again and pull up debug and see what happens. Because that should not be happening. B is debug. But pick the girl. Oh, I'm actually gonna let you do that. And see, now it messes it both up. I don't understand why it goes to game over. Can someone explain that to me in the comment section, why it continues to go to game over? I know there's a mechanic, there's an actual like event if you come in here and go to edit. Then we'll just go in here for a second. And you go here, there is a game over thing like this. What's the game end? But that's not in there at all. It's not in there at all. Like, there should not be any time that it goes to game over. Like, here's the yes no thing, and it's like, there's no game over button on here. I don't know why it keeps hitting the game over. I was hoping to have this done completely for everybody, but it looks like we're not going to have that working, right? Let me think here. But it looks like we're out of time for today. We'll be back tomorrow for some more RPG Maker Fest. Let's make a game, and I will hopefully have this thing working right tomorrow. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you all for like the 30+ views on my latest video from 2 days ago. And also, I will be on Twitch today at 5:30 Eastern Standard, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, not 5:30, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, streaming some Pokemon, a Mega Ruby while we hunt for 100th Shiny. I Shiny hunt on there usually daily. I've been going through a couple things, so I've been like taking a couple days off, but we will be back later today for some more of that. Until then, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And my Twitch name is twitch.tv@thefront08. You can see it on the screen right there. Have a nice day. See you all tomorrow.